back by popular demand. Man, your boy is in the building for another one. Yes, sir. The swelling is going down and I'm feeling good, baby. Wow, 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 wow. It's back to drinking tomorrow. Ho, 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 ho. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ho, ho, ho. Kissed by mistletoe. Yes, sir. What's going on? Tim Munzay showing love. Yes, sir. Showing love on my birthday in the Cash App. And now here he comes with the super chat. Man, oh man, I'm telling you, man. It's I told you, and I keep telling you, and I keep telling you all, I do this for you all, and you all are my guys. All right? Yes, sir. And I appreciate you all. I appreciate you all. And that's why I say, you are my base. And I do this every day for you all. And you all make me better. And I'm always open to ideas, baby. All right? I am your boy, KQKC Boxing Network. All right? And I appreciate everyone falling in here today. And, of course, like I say, you all will make me get better this year. We got a whole lot of interviews coming. I'm working on them as we speak. And we're going to change up a few things this year. And, of course, I know I did a video earlier. And you seen the green screen I had. I'm going to start utilizing that more. I had it in the closet. I mean, so I might as well bring it out. And, maybe, have some fun with it. Have some fun with it, so. But anyway, I'm a simple guy, and I keep it real, all right? So I appreciate everybody coming in here. I'm gonna wait. God, I hate to repeat myself all the time, so I'm gonna try to wait till a few more people come in here. But we got a lot to talk about. It's a lot about going on with boxing. Finally, my guy, one of my guys, they twin brothers. They are Jamel and Jamal Charlo. One is going for undisputed. And one is fighting one of the most popular fighters out there today in the boxing community. I mean, this is a done deal. And then, then we got none other than Shakur Stevenson. Signed, sealed, and delivered. Stevie Wonder couldn't set it no better, baby. Signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours. Yes, sir. So we got Oscar Valdez and versus Shakur Stevenson. Now, these are three good fights. And, of course, Earl Spencer, you guys. These are good fights that's coming our way. Our way. Now, let's see who all in the building. And this is brought to you by none other than Chi-Town Finest. And God bless him. Man, he had to bury two relatives. That's a man. That's heavy. All right? We got Underground Asylum. Yes, sir. All right? I appreciate him. And we got Mike 202. Taking care of some business and very important to him, And so right now, in their absence, hey, what you see is what you get, baby. All right? We got 10 months stay. And that Bird Chat. Wow. Yes, sir, Tim. Salute, OG and Chat. Busting, grinding, listening. Sent you a birthday gift through the super chat. Appreciate the content, brother. Yes, sir. You mean the Cash App. I got the Cash App, too. And I appreciate it. You didn't have to do that, brother. Like I say, what you gave me earlier in the week, that was fine. I'm good with it. I ain't tripping on, financial obligations or whatever. You're not even obligated, but I appreciate that, all right? It goes a long ways. It does. Especially what I got going on, what I got planning on going on. Yes, sir. So, anyway, yeah, okay, I see what you said. I mean Cash App. Okay, all right. 313, what's going on, baby? Yes, sir, what's going on in Detroit, Michigan? The Motor City, baby. Yes, sir. All right. Stormy B-Man. Yes, sir. Stormy B-Man is back in effect. And I hope he's doing better. Yes, sir. As a matter of fact, I think he is doing better. He here. That's right. Oh, gee, what's with the green screen? Yeah, I pulled it out. And I said, well, you know what? I did use it one time. I can't get the clear on my chair, and, it seemed like it's fading or something, so I turned it off, and I'm going to work on it. Because of course, everybody say they like the background here. They like the live background, and which, hey, I don't have no problem with that because it's the message I'm giving to you all. It ain't what's around me, but I'm gonna have a little fun with it this year, you know. But you know, I'm an older man, and you know, let the young guys do all that tech shit and all that. You know, I'm just gonna keep it simple, and I'm gonna keep it straight to the point, and I'm gonna give you straight like that. Don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna sit there and let somebody come on my platform. Well, I'm not gonna go into that, but uh, what you see is what you get. All right. Now, of course, we got Donnell Clark Bay. We got my man Brandon House. He's from the Detroit area. All right. We got That's Me. What's going on with you? Yes, sir. We got Crush the Legend. It's up in here. All right. Yes, sir. All right. Crush said use a digital backdrop. Okay, we gotta talk about that. Okay. Cause I might get on that. Yes, sir. I might get on that. You know. So we got Demetrius Bright. It's up in here. DB. Yes, sir. Always showing love. We got Marcus Matthews. What's going on, Mark? Yes, sir. Who else we got up in here? Yes, sir. Somebody sent message. Those of you here for fish sandwiches, we all out. Ricky E245. What's going on, OG? Yes, sir. We like it. It's raw. Okay. Yes, sir. All right, Bowler. What's going on with you, Bo? Yes, sir. We got W underscore. I'm sorry. Right side. What's going on with you? Yes, sir. All right. Storm B man back in there. Mr. Mechanical. All right. What's going on with you, Mr. Mechanical? All right. Who else we got up in here? Okay. We got Bruce Goes and Jazz and more. All right. Yes, sir. Like I told you yesterday, Bruce, I like that guest you had on there, a former worker of HBO. And I like that story that he told about he was the unofficial scorekeeper by a goddamn watch. Wow. Yes, sir. Mark Stern. What it do, baby? What it do? What it do? Yes, sir. Appreciate you coming in here. All right. Yes, sir. Who else we got up here? Okay, well, that's about it right now. Okay? We got 19 in here. All right? Yes, sir. Storm B said, OG, I can help with that. I'm pretty adapt with the green screen backdrop. Okay. Then we'll talk then. You know, because sometimes I might want to do it like on a call-in show or something I want to talk about that's intense. And I want to use it for a few things, you know, because I had a couple ideas this year. Like I said, I'm always thinking how to make the show better. I know you all like the show and everything and the way it goes, you know, honesty and nobody going to get blocked. If you tell them, you know, your opinion, there's nothing wrong with it. It's your opinion, your God-given right opinion, and you are welcome to give it right here. We don't follow no narrative here. We keep it straight like that, okay? Now, and like I say, I'm always open. That's why I put my email back down there. I'm always open to ideas. Always open to ideas, all right? So, just want you all to know that, all right? And make sure, and shout out to Stormy B Man. All right? I'm glad he recovered. He's back in his rightful place. So, the sensei right back in it, baby. Yes, sir. He didn't miss a step. He's right back in it, and I'm glad he is. All right? So, and like I say, my tooth extraction, stitches still in there. They ain't coming out to Monday, but everything back to normal. You know, I'm feeling good. Just swollen right there down here at the jawline, where he shot me at with the whatever that was, and that's about it. You know, I can go back to solid foods and drinking tomorrow. Everything, because we got to fight tomorrow. We got to fight, and we're gonna talk about that. But right now, first of all, I hope everybody's having a good morning. And now a good afternoon. All right. Now, first of all, we got to talk about this. And it's not funny. They not top of the line welterweights, but we got to get rid of these steroids, people. All right. You know, yeah. Don't be like me. You can bring your opinion. Okay. All right. But we got, you know, we got to get rid of this shit. You know? What's up, AD? What's going on, baby? in that super chat. Wow. Yes, sir. Man, I went to buy that chair today. They was all gone. You know, so man. But I look somewhere else. But anyway, Mario Barrio, the one that's moving up in weight. This will be his first fight at 147. He will fight Keith Thurman, who always been at 147. Keith Thurman never moved up, never moved down. He came right out of the amateurs and went straight to 147. And he stayed there. He planted his ass there. He never got bigger. He never got fucking smaller. So basically, that's what happened. Now, y'all see, I'm about to talk my crap. Okay. Now, Conor Benn, okay fighter. No, nothing special. What he does, okay. What's going on? Angie Wise, fool. All right? Salute to Angie Wise. All right? She's a great musician. And I'm quite sure if you get in touch with her, she'll write you a melody or a song or something like that, because she can sing. She can play an instrument. And she can read music. You know, that is a great craft and great talent to have. It's not an easy talent. Trust me, I tried it. I tried it. I tried to play the goddamn flute. You know, the little damn flutes they give you in high school and shit. Man, I was like all over the place. Spit it all, right? But anyway, now, the steroids got to go, people, all right? Now it's starting to be a habit. We are starting to look real bad. Because don't think that it stays in right here in the United States. It stays right there in Vegas or some shit. No. In Virgil Hunter, I've been giving you all the props all you want. You know? Let's go. There go my guy 817. He been my hero ever since he went on Fred Barbershop Conversation and told that motherfucker off. Right? And I told you, real recognize real. I always said that. And that's why I always said that I like 817. Because sometimes you got to tell a person exactly who they are. They might not even know. And I'm going to use my own people as example. My mother and father, they don't like change. They don't like change at all. And that's the same way Rick Glaser is. Well, wait, that was back in the 60s. Dumb ass. It's still going on. They just took off the sheets, put on the tie, and screw your ass. There you go. Now, Conor Benn, we know that you've been calling out Adrian Broner. We know that. And you called out Terrence Crawford a couple times and everything. We know that. Now, I think you're looking at the top welterweights, and what you see is that you don't have the talent to beat them. So you just want a little help to get you over the hump. You see? Well, I think he meant well, people, because Conor Benn seemed like a humble type of guy. But then again, he's the type of guy that want to go on that fast track up to 147. It's not going to happen, Conor. Now, I don't know why everybody think that his father was this hell of a fighter. Now, his father Nigel wasn't no hell of a fighter. Now, sure, he get in there, he would scrap with your ass, no problem. You know, but still, Nigel Benn is that guy. All right? He wasn't. And Chris Eubanks, Sr., he can pretty much explain it better than I can. Now, of course, Mario Barrio, I'm very surprised in him. Now, keep in mind, people, these guys was avoiding the steroid testing, VADA testing by the WBC. Now, this is my question. What if that was Canelo or even Valdez or hell, even Burchak or even Navarrete or whoever? Will y'all pretty much publicize it? I'm talking about the WBC. Will you say they hide from us and all that shit? It might be miscommunication. Because I cannot see Virgil Hunter, who is a no-nonsense coach, who don't play games, who's going to tell you just like this. Either you come here to work or you're going to come here to bullshit. You can take the bullshit outside and you can bring the work in here. Hello. Hell goddamn low. See, so that's why I say Maurice Suleiman, he might be full of shit. He might try to prove a point by a black fighter and a Hispanic fighter that's not in his circle. You feel me? Huh? Now, if they are avoiding, right side is right. If you are avoiding something, then that means you're trying to kill time so you get out your system, or you're trying to get out of it altogether. Now, they asses got took out the rankings. Now, that's the best you could do, Mario? I mean, not Mario, Mauricio. That's the best you can do. Exactly 817. Then he can't fight in a title eliminator. That's the thing about it. They don't follow rules. I never seen this in the sport of boxing. They are allowing a governing body to do whatever they want to do. That's why Canelo made that comment. I can do whatever I want to do. Because he got the WBC to back him up. He got Oscar to back him up indirectly. Now, some people say, well, boxing going to get better. No, not the rate they going. We got 1 year. We got 1 year to clean this shit up. And the WBC cannot take point. That's right. That's why, JT, they need to put in some more rules. They need to put in some more stiffer rules. You see? Zero tolerance. How about that? Zero tolerance for drug abuse. That means that, okay, your ass going to get suspended for 2 years. I'm not going to give you another chance. I'm not going to give you that 3 strikes, you're out shit. No. Zero tolerance. Like Oscar Valdez. Everybody knew he was lying. Everybody knew that he ate a sandwich and I don't know how he got in the sandwich. No. Now, I'm not saying he lying or whatever. Yes, I am. Shit. I might well go ahead and tell y'all the truth like I always do. Yeah, I think he lying. My granddaughter could have came up with a better idea than that. She got a great imagination. She could have came up with something better than that. Next time, motherfucking Oscar Valdez, talk to my granddaughter. What's up, Victor Conte? Cheating ass was talking about it in an interview. I can't remember where I saw it. You probably saw it on Snack. But he said they popping up at your house in the middle of the night now. That's why people are refusing. Probably so. And like I say, keep an eye on these managers, trainers. Keep an eye on them. Because they're trying to help their stamina. A lot of fighters have stamina issues when they get in the later rounds. Why? Body shots. Now, Underground Side said, OG, he lied. Yeah, he lied. Underground, it's a little too Underground Asylum. Yes, sir. Yeah, he lied. I know he lied. Come on. Please. And then, now this is the kicker. Now, he ate a sandwich, and the sandwich was tainted with steroids. Okay. And Maurice Suleiman allowed him to fight. Allow him to pretty much give you that bullshit ass excuse, and you believed it. No, I take that back. No, you didn't. You didn't believe it. You did it because that's your homie. That's your padre. Huh? That's your amigo. That's your boy. He's part of the clique. You know, the clique that they have at Eddie Ronaldo's gym. You know. Come on. Come on. Now, let's keep this shit moving. All right? Now, we got none other than Earl Spence Jr. and your Dennis, you guys. Now, please, people, I want to hear this shit again. I saw this yesterday 4 times. I heard one live was talking about it. Earl Spence knows when he is ready to fight. He is not going to jeopardize his career. 70979. What's happening, baby? What's happening with you? Huh? Yes, sir. So, come on now. Earl Spence is not a dummy. Y'all seen the way he moves? He moves intelligently. That's what he does. He don't take all his money and buy bling. I mean, he might got a few here and there, but he buy property. He got property in Jamaica. He got property in Texas. You know. See, that grows. Property is one thing. One thing about property, baby. Yes, sir. It's mature. You know, it's worth more than what you bought it for, shit, the next day. Now, he's no dummy. So stop saying this shit. What's up, Jay? I saw it 3 times. A fighter knows their body. Don't worry, we're going to get to Gary Russell injury in a minute. A fighter knows their body. They know what they can and cannot do. Now, everybody said Earl Spence's eye going to be his downfall. How the hell his eye going to be his downfall? Huh? If he's healed. Now, if y'all haven't fucking noticed, and now, I'm not no big Earl Spence fan. I like him. I like the way he boxed. I like the way he used that southpaw thinking, like using the jab, blocking. I like the way he blocked with the right and stabbed with the left all day long, just like Shakur does. Andrew Wise said, good to own your own. You can always sell your property if all hell breaks loose. You damn right. You damn right, Angie. That's why my father had property down in Arkansas. There's nothing on there but land. He chopped the trees now. He got somebody down there that would do that. He let them keep the lumber, and they made good money off that lumber. But I'm going to build a house down there on that land once he passed. I can't leave them now. So, now, that's right. I'm going to be a country boy shit. I'm going to buy a truck and shit, a cowboy hat on and shit, and put a straw in my mouth and say, hey, yeah. Shit. I'm finna go to Dallas and see 817. Yeah, see, because Arkansas and Dallas ain't nothing but like 2 hours apart, right? That part of Arkansas, right? So, anyway. Wow. Yes, sir. We got my brother, Cat on Local Sports in here. Y'all better check him out. Because y'all don't know what y'all missing, man. That Maniqua is a motherfucking boy. I'm telling you, he's something else, man. Every time you open his mouth, man, I'm like, man, that motherfucker funny as a motherfucker. St. Louis Knicks, what it do, baby? What it do? Yes, sir. Wild West, what's going on, Ara? Like R. Kelly, right? People don't say R. Kelly, they say Ara. Hey, what's going on, Ara West? R. West, what's going on, brother? And that, wow. Yes, sir. Salute for always keeping it real. 100. Be blessed. Yes, sir. I'm gonna keep it real, baby. Now, some feelings might get hurt, and I think some got hurt yesterday, but I'm sorry. That was some bullshit by Mr. Glazer. He didn't have to talk about a black queen like Clarissa Shields, who's done a lot in the sports. I'm talking about she didn't even have 15 fights, and she was like, got all the goddamn belts almost. Then she went to MMA, and she won. She, what, 1-1? And now she got a big-ass deal. Oh, man, don't let me go. Don't let me go. And you're right, Jay Watch. I got to give me some cowboy boots. Yes, sir. You ever see the motherfucker cowboy boots on and a hat on and sitting there in the drawers and shit. Wow. Yes, sir. Wow, wow, wow. Yippee yo, yippee yay. All right. But anyway, let's get back to this. Right? I'm just crazy. That's all. Don't pay no attention to me. They was going to put me away, but they decided, no, he's just stupid. Yeah, that's right. That's right. 817, man. I like the way 817 told his ass a new one. He said, wait a minute. Let me talk, and I'm going to listen to you talk, right? He hung up on that motherfucker. He couldn't talk. Underground said, OG, you can do the country thing and just don't pull in Keith Thurman sitting on the mountain wearing a tam playing the flute. Wow. Oh, hell no. Man, please. Yes, sir. Is my phone messing up? I can't barely hear you. Yeah, it must be your phone messing up, baby. Yes, sir. I never changed the volume on here, okay? All right? But you know what? For your sake, I would turn it up a little more. How about that? All right? Okay. Now, I got it up. Let me turn it up on inside on Windows, okay? Hold on. All right? Yeah, his wife deserves respect. Yeah, she deserves respect, but she coming on there just to take up for him. That's all. All right? Okay, hold on. I'm on this window page. Hold on. Let me turn up for my brother. All right? Just in case he can't hear. Okay. All right, there you go. All right, brother. I don't want to turn up too much, but all right, there you go. Okay, now, but yeah, his wife's just gonna come on there just to say, well, he's a good guy. I love him. We never had no race problem. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Come on now. Why you think he with you anyway? He had a fetish. That's what he did. Come on now. What's going on? Blue Blood Sports TV. That's my boy there. Yes, sir. Salute to the OG, KQKC, Boston. What's shaking with you? Yes, sir. Man, I left you a message this morning. I need to talk to you, Blue. I need to talk to you personally, privately. Very, very, very important, okay? All right, very important, okay? And thank you for dropping in, showing love, all right? Hey, Blue, put your link in the chat, all right? If you haven't subscribed to Blue Blood Sports, make sure you do. Drop that link. Drop that link, Blue. Wow. Yes, sir. What's going on, T-Dub? Salute to you. Now, Blue Blood Sports, okay? Now, a lot of his titles has been coming to fruition. Now, Jamal Charlo and Canelo Alvarez. I'm about to get into that, all right? Yeah, Blue, that's my guy. Yes, sir. That with that Hondo. Yes, sir. That's my guy. I really like Blue. Yes, sir, I really do. Yes, sir. I really respect him with the utmost respect. That's one thing I can say. I really respect Blue Blood Sports, and I have learned a lot from him in these short 3 years that I've been doing this, and I thank him. He doing it, and he don't even know he's doing it. So I would never copy his swag, but it's the things that how he moves, on that mic, and his family, his wife, and all that. They support him. I just respect that. You can't help but respect it. Now, okay, we got to move on to Jamal Charlo and Canelo Alvarez. Of course, I said this fight won't never happen. I just said this the other day. I was wrong. And I admit I was wrong. Yeah. OG, I saw an interview that included Tommy Hearns and James Toney. They both had badly slurred speech. Yes, They do have badly blurry speech because the head is not meant to be hit. And these guys, some went 15 rounds and some went 12. Now, yes, that helps cut down from 15 to 12. But look at Muhammad Ali. I mean, I'm telling you, the head is, you got to be careful. That's why Floyd Mayweather always say, you last longer in the business, you last longer in boxing, the less you get hit. You see? You see? The less you get hit. So sometimes your defense got to be your offense, baby. And I know a lot of fighters get hit a lot. Now, if you keep doing that over and over again for 20 years, you're going to have some speech problems. You're going to have some memory problems. Same with football players, with their CTE. All right? Now, of course, that's real. That is real. Now, when Hernandez, where he killed himself, they donated his brain to science. They found out that he had the worst case scenario of CTE. I mean, the worst. So that goes to show you, the head is not meant to be hit. But we love the sport so much. We love the sport and incitement so much. Knockout sells. Incitement sells. That's why everyone was saying Gervonta Davis almost lost that fight with Pitbull Cruz. Because why? He didn't get the knockout. Because you're used to him knocking out people. Y'all not used to him just boxing and go to the scorecards. That's why. But Jamal Charlo and Canelo Alvarez, that's because of blue blood. That's because of 817. That's because of Right Side. That's because of KQ. That's because of everybody in the boxing community. You all. Every creator in new media. The LDBC. Anybody that make content about Canelo need to fight better competition. We are responsible for that fight. That's right. Because for some reason, Don King thought he gonna get his fighter, Macabu, whatever, a fight with Canelo. And thanks, Rick E245. He sent me that video. And on that video, he said, yes, we still in a negotiation with Canelo. Don King always been a liar and still is a liar. And he know damn well that he wasn't in no damn negotiations. Now, of course, let's be honest. Canelo is the cash cow right now. No doubt about it. Now, this is the problem. You know the Charlos are my favorite fighters inside the ring. This is your chance, Jamal. This is your mark. This is where you have to make your stance. This is where you draw the line, baby. Are you going to be a man or a mouse? This is when you got to step up. This is your opportunity. This is what you've been calling out sentiment for the longest. Now you got him. Now you got him. Now what you going to do? How you going to do it? That's the question. Keep in mind, Canelo likes to come in with a high guard and walk you down. Canelo likes to cut off the ring and walk you down. They're the same age. Jamal is taller, has a longer reach. That's why Canelo got to get close. He had to get close. Then he started working the body. Work on your stamina, Jamal. You better work on your stamina and your jab. Your jab can keep him off of you only so long. Because Canelo is the type of fighter that when you know and when he know that you can't hurt him, he's coming even harder. He's going to walk you down even harder. And there you go. Now, of course, it would be silly if Jamal stand there and fight in front of him. That would be not suicidal. That would be asinine. because you need to keep your head off the line. You need to give him some movement. You got to use some angles on Canelo because he is slow with his feet. Now, he got good upper body movement. Anybody agree? It better be a jab with some kick in it. Yes. Now, Canelo got upper body movement. Very great upper body movement. He does this. All that. Jamal punches got to count. Jamal have to pretty much pick his shots. Jamal cannot waste any shots. TERRE Muncie, the Skywalker, baby. Wow. Whoa. He walking inside that building like Spider-Man. He's in that. Wow. Oh, wow. Yes, sir. He said heading to Dallas or Vegas if Canelo fights Charlo. We should get you tickets, OG. You know what? I was thinking about that too, Muncie. Yeah. Skywalker, I was thinking about going to that fight. Then I was thinking about going to Earl Spence and you guys fight. And I got to pick out which one. But Charlo's my guys. You know, I rock. I know a lot of people don't like him, you know, because of shit they say outside. And, of course, Canelo said, please don't disrespect me. But they don't pay no attention to that shit. They don't disrespect his ass. But, you know, but still, I would like to come to Dallas. You said the fight going to be in Dallas? I would like to get there, you know. And the tickets are kind of cheap this time of year in the winter like this, you know. So I'm going to look into it. Well, I have my daughter look into it. She do that for me. So, man, all right. I'm your daddy is up in here. I'm your pappy is up in here. Salute to you, brother. Salute to you. So, now, get back to Jamal. And I appreciate you, Tim, all right? I appreciate you showing some love, all right? Now, that's right, Jay Washington. Canelo is not Superman. He can be beat, but you have to be ready to punch and move. Exactly. Now, one thing about Canelo, he likes to go to the body. Now, I'm not giving you a breakdown because we know that Knockout Boxing 86 TV, he is one of the best in breaking down fights. He is one of the best is giving you the lowdown on and prediction of the fights. And it's coming tonight. So him and L-Dub are going to be doing their thing tonight. We got T-Bone Boxing. We got the Louisiana's finest up in here. That's right. Home of Regis Prograis. That's right. Home of Master P, baby. Wow. All right. So we got T-Bone Boxing in the building. Salute to T-Bone Boxing. All right. What's going on with you? All right. So now this fight is official. And it is official. Now, Eddie Renazzo was trying to get away from this fight. Now, I wasn't lying to y'all when I said that. What was yesterday? He didn't want no one to know about it for some reason. I don't know. Or maybe they was going to change their mind. But, man, I'm like Sweet Tea right now. Okay? And God bless her heart. And maybe I'm like her now. I'm going to see it. You know, I believe it when I see it. Because Canelo is good for this shit. He's good as running away. He's good and running away. But y'all got to know, I don't want to be a little biased about this, but the Charlos are my favorite fighters, and I got to be a little bit. You know, and I apologize. I know I have to call it like I said. If Canelo wins, of course, I would give him the just due. There's no doubt about that. I got to keep it straight. I got to call it balls and strikes. And like I said, but I'm rooting for Jamal. So y'all might well know that for a fact. All right? Now, what's going on? OJ, I hear they are using him as a tune-up for Macaboo. There's a reason they're choosing him twice. You know what? Why would they use him as a tune-up for Macaboo? And Macaboo been knocked out, a couple times? I don't know how he got a belt, but he is worst of the worst at cruiserweight. Jamal gonna knock him out. So that don't really sound right. So something's kind of fucking fishy. Ricky, 2, 4, 5. And that Super Chat. Yes, sir. Ricky E245 in the building said, what do you think about the Gary Russell Jr. weigh-in today, OG? Man, I didn't see it. Did it have it already? Because I've been out, so I haven't seen it. I just walked in about 20 minutes before I went on live. So, but what you think about the weigh-in? I mean, Gary, now, he did say this, all right? And I don't like to flip back and forth, but I'm going to want to, I want to answer Ricky's question, okay? Now, Ricky said that, and he got a lot of respect for the protege of Manny Pacquiao. And that's, let me see, I want to get his name right. God damn it. Maccabee, all right? Okay, Maccabee. You know what I'm saying? Magaso. Whatever, Magaso, goddamn. But anyway, he got a lot of respect for him because he said that, hey, look, Gary was a half pound over. Okay. You know why? That's age. You know what? That's age. Everything boxing. Keon is in the building. Yes, sir. Keon is in the building. And what to do, Keon? Yes, sir. I saw you on Money Brown last night, and I appreciate your work and hard and dedication. All right? So, but what I will say this, that Gary Russell Jr. said he appreciate Magaso because he showed honor and integrity. Something that Leo Santa Cruz is lacking. Now, he's still feeling the wrath of being shaved by Leo Santa Cruz, by Jorge Linares, or by Mikey Garcia, who campaigned at featherweight at that time. He's been shaved for many, many years. He held that belt since 2015. And now he's expecting to fight 2, maybe 3 times a year. Now, you know why? Because now they want that belt. Now they want the belt. Now we got guys like Manny Pacquiao, Magaso, all right? He's undefeated. Now he's what? Let me see. Did I write it down or whatever? But he's undefeated, okay? Now, Gary Russell Jr., he's not getting any younger, people. This is a young man's sport. There's no doubt about it. Gary knows what he's doing. They are a boxing family. They are. Now, yesterday on Barbershop Conversations, Fred said, well, if a young guy come out of the amateurs and whatever, Hitchison or somebody else he mentioned and shit, gonna talk about, well, if they don't go to top rank, where they gonna go? They gonna go to PBC. Stop having a personal grudge against them. You've been on their neck for the last 2 months. Just get fucking over it. If you can show that you are a winner, if you can show that you are a champion, if you can show that you are not trying to get out of fights, if you can show that you want this, trust me, you'll get a fight. See, sometimes, I know you got a promoter or an advisor or whatever. Sometimes you got to get out on your own. Call them out. Embarrass them. That's how you get fights. That's how you talk up on a fight. Like I said yesterday, Julio Chavez Jr., Sr. Junior got a mama ways. A senior. He didn't take that shit. He said, hey, look here. You want some of this? Let's make the fight. Let's go. But we got these goddamn divas that sit there, got the belt on the bed, and let me take a picture of my belt one more time. It won't fight nobody. How many defenses they have? Then you bring up Chris Colbert and shit. Do you realize some of these fighters turn down fights because they know it's a threat? That's right. Because they want to hold on to their belt, so they turn down fights? Do you realize that the PBC got the biggest stable? 155 plus fighters? How you going to match all these fighters all together in one goddamn year? Or they're going to be recycled? How about that? Recycle the shit, huh? Come on. Stop with that PBC hate Floyd, hate Al shit. All right? You should apologize and that's it and move on. Shit. I'm not going to get into his business, but, you know, and I like him. I like him. But enough is enough. It's time to grow the fuck up. All right? We are men. All right? This is a hobby, but it's a hobby to entertain and give you the truth and give you what's going on in the sport of boxing. But you got to be honest. You got to be honest with the people. You got to get the people what they want. And the people want to know, you got to have the answers. If you don't have the answers, go find them. Shit. And I get so tired of motherfuckers always keeping grudges and shit like that. We know what it is, and we ain't stupid. We see it. Damn. Like another name I ain't gonna mention. Every thumbnail got Canelo on there. Every thumbnail got. Okay, we get it. We get it now. Okay, stop. Stop. We get it. You love him. All right? You love him. All right? Or other ulterior motives. I told you, I call it like I see it. It ain't bagging back down from nobody. Because I'm a man. I'm a man. Shit. Yes, Gary did lose to Lomachenko. Yes, he did. That's the only loss he had. And he been chasing him for the longest. He been chasing him for the longest. Now, Canelo is the greatest. Well, that's great, Joker. That is great. But we don't know he's the greatest. Because you know why? He ain't fought nobody that's great. You think he fight Rocky Field to make him great? No. It made him get over. Huh? Where's the basic common sense in this shit? Do I have to keep saying this shit over and over and over and over again? Come on now. What's up, Mike Ryan? What's happening? Yes, sir. Happy motherfucking Friday. Wow. Man. I mean, I just don't get this. You know, how can you call, you know, and I don't have nothing against Canelo Alvarez. Let's just get that straight. I don't have nothing against Hispanic fighters and nothing like that. But be careful. Be careful who you call great. Because you got to have something to back it up. All right? You can't say he fought Rocky Field and so he's the greatest. No. You're darn. He's the greatest. No. Okay? Now, if you would have fought maybe a Better Viz or a Bivol or a Charlo, then beat them all. Line them up like Earl said and knock them all down. Then I would say, man, he's the greatest. But only problem I got is, what goddamn weight class are you campaigning at this week? Huh? We know where he was at last week and the week before. Now what class is he this week? Come on now. Shit. Man. Man, oh man, you know. And what makes it so bad, I don't know if Canelo fans are delusional or they want a Mexican hero so bad, they're willing to make up shit. I mean, really? No, that's right, Jay Washington. It's not impressive. What's up, Gravy? David, what's happening, baby? What's going on? There goes Z. What's going on, Z? I'm a Canelo fan, but I want to see him fight Charlo and Benavidez. There you go. There you go. Now, those are the fights that we can say, okay, all right, you got me. You got me, Joker. All right, that's the fights what we want to see. All right, you got me. You got me. Floyd Mayweather was afraid to fight Julio Cesar, why would Floyd fight him? Floyd was 147 welterweight. Julio Cesar Chavez, which one? Junior or senior? You know, why would he fight? What was that? Senior probably, because Junior got his mama way. Junior ain't shit. And they just screwed Sweet Pea. Come on. Because, you know, Sweet Pea beat him. You know that, right, Joker? Huh? You know that, right, Joker? But nobody want to talk about that though, right? I got you. I got you. Nobody want to talk about that, right? That's one thing about Floyd, especially when he was a pretty boy, right? He wasn't backing down from nobody. You see, he wasn't backing down from nobody. Joker. Tell us another joke, Joker. But this is what I want to see though. Now let's get back to Canelo and Charlo. Cause I got to get to Shakur. I got to get to Shakur. Yes, sir. I got to get to him. I got to get to Devin Haney. I got to get to George Cambosa. I got to get to Bob Aaron, lying ass. All right? I got to get to Terrence Crawford. Now, let's get back to it. Jelly Bean, 42. Yes, sir. Sweet Pete beat him and Oscar. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. But he got, he got a big, stiff ass L. They knew the truth. And what I hear, they were very bothered about that outcome. Not Sweet Pea Camp. The judges. They didn't feel right about the scores. Of course they didn't. Now, when a judge say that or come out and tell somebody that means they got paid off somewhere. Ain't that right, LA? Ain't that right, LA? Okay. All right. Yeah. Now, and this is a little side note. No, Flower 22. What's going on, sister? Where you been? I said, Flower 22, I ain't seen her in a while. She must got married. She must be on her honeymoon. Must got married or something like that. Man. I said, man, my baby went away. Oh, my God. I said, it started today. Oh. I'm glad to see you, sister. All right. Glad to see you. All right. Yes, sir. All right. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. Now, I just want to say this on a side note. It seems like everything Canelo does, it's always trouble that follow him. Every move he makes is always suspect. I'm serious. You jump up 2 weight classes to fight the worst of the cruiserweights they have out there. I mean, this ain't my words. Go look at his record. He has a belt. No doubt about it. That's why it's so easy to unify at cruiserweight. Because they champions not really, I ain't going to say, I don't call fighter bombs, but they're not really technical skilled. So Canelo saw an opportunity, and he's trying to take it. Now, of course, Don King represents him. So Don King said, hell, I only got 2 fighters here. I'm finna take Canelo to the cap. Yes, sir. But then again, there go L.A. Bird when he fought Triple G. Her score was suspect. Next thing you know, she's on a vacation on an island getting felt up by the Cabana boy. Huh? Wow. How you afford that? Okay. And trust me, Robert won there. Robert Bird won there. But anyway, everything he does is suspect. That's all I'm saying. I might be wrong. You ate the meat. Well, everybody in Mexico got the same kind of meat. Then everybody in Mexico must be fucked up. So when I go through there, I see everybody like this. Okay. It just don't sit right with me. That's all. It don't sit right with me. Yeah, he's a talented fighter. But how we know it's him and not the PEDs. How we know that? That's why Charlo needs to watch out. That's why Shakur need to watch out. Oh, gee, if you know boxing, that's not true. The size difference is enormous. If it's so easy to take his belt, why hasn't Charlo or Andrade done it? Take who belt? Macaboo? He's at cruiserweight. They're not at cruiserweight. That's the thing about it. They're not at cruiserweight. That's all. And they're not trying to, give up a belt to go up and fight cruiserweight, which they're not going to defend. They're not going to stay up there and defend it or go back up back in weight class. That's why I always say, and this is me. This is just me. I don't like that jump in weight classes. I don't like when Gamboa did it when he fought Terrence Crawford. That's what I'm saying. What y'all cheering for? He fought a guy that came up 2 weight classes. Weight classes are there for a reason. For a reason. Now, you want to go up and fight that weight? Okay, go right ahead. But weight classes are there for a reason. There's one rule that I don't agree on. Yeah, he is a bum, but, I mean, what would Charlo get to prove? What would Demetrius Andre got to prove? By jumping up 2 weight classes, grab a belt that they ain't going to never defend. I mean, what is it? They're going to have to drop the belt sooner or later anyway. What's up, Renee Bobson? What's going on? Yes, sir. My guy, what's going on? So that's how I look at it. But let's get back. I got a lot to go over. All right, let's get back to Jamal Charlo and Canelo Alvarez. I like Canelo Alvarez, though. I really do. Because he been drunk like a motherfucker lately, right? Now, when people drink like that means they got pressure. And so, but he been having fun. I have fun, too. Hey, I can't knock him for that. But like I say, I'm not a biased cat. I like Canelo. What's his name? James R. What's going on? This channel is the bomb. Okay, hey, I appreciate it. All right, hey, I appreciate it, brother. Salute to you. Always welcome. All right, like I say, you can say anything you want. You're not gonna get blocked. All right, you have an opinion. That's your opinion. That's your God right opinion. You have an opinion, and you have a right to give it. All right, without being blocked and without being disrespected. All right. So now we always agree to disagree, but hey, it is what it is, baby. Yes, sir. And always check out my man Renee Bobson channel. You can check out my man G5_Gabe channel. All right? Yes, sir. All interesting, great channels. Knockout Boston 86 TV. All great channels. All right? You always welcome, my brother. Yes, sir. Every day at 12:30. And tomorrow we'll have our call-in show in the morning at 10:30 a.m. Call in, talk to the singing OG. Tell me what's on your mind. Tell me about Bob Aaron. Tell me about Terrence Crawford lawsuit. Tell me about if he do owe him a fight or not. All right? Because Bob now is trying to pull out the coronavirus deal. Talking about Terrence don't want to fight in front of no empty seats. He want to fight in front of the crowd, so he didn't want to fight. Okay, well, prove it. All right? Now, let's get back to this, all right? I'm still trying to get through this shit. All right, make sure you hit the like button, too. We got 84 in here, baby. 84 good people in here. And also listening, all right? Now, people at home that's listening, all right? I appreciate you listening. But these are good people. Come on in and chat with them, all right? Talk to them. Tell them if you got a page or whatever. Come on in and socialize with these guys. All right? I pretty much know everybody in here. Okay? And they are good people. Good people. We got a couple of young ladies that's listening. All right? I understand Sweet Tea at work. So, hey, I understand that. We got Flower 22. We got Angie Wise. I mean, we got very good people and very talented people. All right? Now, let's keep it going. Now, don't worry, we won't get to Ryan. Oh, yeah, tell me about Ryan Garcia. Yeah, Ryan Garcia is there to be great this year. He want to fight 3 times this year. He said this is his coming out party this year. Okay, let's see. Prove me wrong. See, I'm the type of guy, you got to prove shit to me. All right? You got to prove to me. All right? That's what I'm saying. So that's what I want to know. You got to prove to me. Now, let's get back to this. All right? I just want to finish this part. Now, okay, Jamal and Andre are moving up because they are afraid of losing their belts to Janibek and Falco. Why are they uncertain of being? No, they're not why they're moving up. They're moving up because, first of all, they can't get no good fights down there. Okay? Number one, they're not making no money. They're not making no fights. Then they can get better fights and more money if they move up. That's the only reason why. Now, Jamal is moving up because he can't make the weight. I went over this. He cannot make the weight. Ronnie Shields told me this a month ago. He's struggling to make the weight. And I said, what did I say? I said, listen, I understand you got a belt there, but you're going to kill yourself trying to hold on to that belt. You see? Now, of course, I mean, so they can have it. Who is it? Johnny Beck, whatever you're saying. They can have it. And trust me, Jamal ain't scared to fight nobody. He just like that. You know, and of course, Demetrius Andre. He wants to fight. He wants to fight a big fight. And the only way he's going to get a big fight, you're going to have to move up. And you also going to have to prove yourself. Now, that's what I was saying about Jamal and Canelo Alvarez. That is a great fight. I would pay pay-per-view to see that fight. These are the type of fights that we've been yearning for. These are the type of fights we've been begging Canelo to take. And I'm talking about, I mean, I hate to go back down memory lane, but remember all that ducking Canelo was doing? All that paying off step-aside money? Because don't forget, Jamal, Charlo, was his mandatory a long time ago, and he could have got undisputed at 154. But what did he do? What did he do? He put on those skates and started skating up and down weight classes. That's what he did, up and down weight classes. That's the Canelo I know. How can you be great if you dodging the greatest fight possible? How can you be the face of boxing and you ain't fought the tough face of boxing? Yes, sir, Joker. We can disagree. We can agree to disagree. Yes, sir. Jamal and Andre are vacating the 160 division because they are being ducks moving up in hopes of a big payday. Yes, of course. I ain't gonna dispute that. They want the big money, and they want to be recognized. They want to be a champ. I can't blame them for that. That's what all fighters are doing. They want the money. Floyd set a precedent that is a good thing and a bad thing. The bad thing is nobody is not fighting nobody because they want to hold on to the belts and hold to the zero. But then again, you got some people say, hey, I want to be great, so bring it on. Like Bruce Ennis. Bruce Ennis can fight anybody and even get in time. Devin Haney, he had to go to goddamn fights to find his mandatories and say, man, when are we going to do this? Huh? When are we going to do this? Why I got to chase your ass? When you are a champion, the mandatory must to do the chasing. Not goddamn it, not the champion. You know? But Jay Watson said Canelo is a runner, but they love him. Yeah, they love him. They love him because they think, and this is why I say they don't know boxing very well. They think that Yadern was a tough fight. They think Rocky Fielding was a tough fight. They think that Billy Joe Saunders is a slick fighter. No. G5_Gabe showing love. And I, wow. But chat. Yes, sir. He's a ball full of soft baby shit. Yeah, no doubt about that. Yes, sir. Fury said he didn't want a fight without a crowd, not Bud. Okay. Damage control. Bob strikes again. Go change the diaper, Bob. Well, yeah, you're right. Go change the diaper. No doubt about that. Yep. No doubt about that. Yeah, go change the diaper. Yep. So, but anyway, let's keep it moving. Gonna put that virus protection on right now while I'm in the middle of a live stream. Shit, get out of here. All right, Angie Wise, Boo's up in here. She's up in that super chat. Wow. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Angela, I say, okay. She's in that super sticker. Hippo character. Head pops out of the water, surrounded by his hippo squad. Yes, that's like Bud Crawford. Now, I'm going to change tones for a minute, all right? Okay? I'm going to jump on another subject. Now, make sure you hit the like button, all right? Now, of course, Knockout Boxing covered this. And I don't want to seem like I'm going back and backwards and backwards. But let's be honest, this is what KQ does. I bring you the current state of boxing. And this is the current state right now of boxing. The lawsuit between Bud Crawford and none other than Pamper Bob Arum. Now, we all know, and I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it because I got some more stuff to talk about. But Bob Arum, he will win this lawsuit, people. I don't mean to be stepping on the toes of Bud Crawford fans, but he will win this lawsuit. And let me tell you why. Because Bud Crawford did pretty much turn down a couple fights. And he has the receipts to pretty much say, hey, I'll offer him the fights. Is that racist? I'm just paraphrasing, and I'm just, make believing that this how it would go. But where's the racism at? You see, one thing about it that Fred was right about, you got to prove racism. You got to prove that you got treated differently than other Hispanic fighters or other Caucasian fighters or other Honduras fighters or whatever. You got to prove it. Now, one guy did ask this question, and I say it to you all too. How come so many fighters leave Top Rank? Now, one thing about it, OG, you're gonna be mixing this for the super chat. Yes, sir. And I appreciate everybody, man. And I mean, I was really singing that. What was that? On my birthday? Yeah, that was, man. That was love. I really appreciate that. Now, this is the thing about it. You got to prove racism, and I don't think Bud gonna have a chance to prove that because he did turn down fights. Now, I'm not gonna blame Bomac, but I am gonna blame him because he didn't carry himself like a professional. Now, I know you got what's the guy name? When he smile, you see nothing but gum. He be on Fred. What's the name? I forgot his name. But anyway, he be on Fred. He like Fred little sidekicks, gesture, and but you got to prove it, and Terrence Crawford has to have a personality, and he didn't get out there like most people wanted him to. He didn't get out there and made himself available like most people usually do, most fighters, and some people like me would think he mean. The media was swearing up and down Kevin Oley wouldn't win arbitration, but he did. It took many years, but he got $12 million. Different sport, but the media was against him. Yes, he was. Okay. Now, I will say this. Bud Crawford, wasn't a friendly guy with the media. Now, certain medias he was, like Ock and Barack. All right? They both full of shit anyway, too. But then him and Sean Porter. Cal, my guy, man. Yeah, he good people, OG. Just light skin. Okay. Now, Cal, that's the name, Cal, right. Now, but, I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. I really don't. But I don't think Bud Crawford has what it takes to win this lawsuit. Now, back then, maybe, if he would have document things and but, true enough, he hasn't been promoted right. True enough, you had Oscar, you had Cotto, you had Mikey, you had Floyd. No matter what Rick Glaser say, Al Heyman was all in his ear. No, Floyd had his mind set already to leave Bob Arum. Because Floyd thought bigger than Bob thought. Bob is the same way today that he was back then. Now, you leave it up to Rick Glacier, he would say that Bob had so many champions that he didn't want to pay nobody, so if you leave, fine, I got another one to replace. Okay, go right ahead then. OG ain't fucking with it, with him. No. Mm-mm. So I mean, if Bob was so great, and like I told you all yesterday, I don't give a shit if you got a whole town in your house. That don't make you your shit don't stink. Your shit do stink. All right? What's up, John Max Smith? What's going on? Mr. Punch Out Boxing and MMA. What's going on with you, baby? Salute to you. But then again, sometimes you reap what you sow. Yeah, Floyd was a brilliant businessman with boxing and made the right moves at the right time in leaving Bob. Yes, he did. Now, yes, he didn't have that type of money because Bob wasn't paying him that type of money. And Champion Hart was right. Bob was skimming. Why would a leopard change his stripes? All during his career. As the lawyer of Muhammad Ali. All the time. He always put a little bit back here, a little bit back there, a little bit back here. I charge such and such an hour. I charge this and that, all that. Come on. Then all of a sudden, you're going to go straight now at the age of fucking 89 or 90, right? When he really is 92, but, I mean, come on. Now, Rick Glacier is Bob Arum boy. That's how it's put out to be. So what? Oscar got a big-ass building. But I guarantee you, he got 3 mortgages on that house. Why? Because he needed a fix. So what he do? And he ain't the average dope fiend. All right? He ain't trying to get a dime bag. He ain't trying to get, a $50 bag. He ain't trying to get a 16th. All right? He ain't trying to get none of that shit. All right? He ain't trying to get a quilo, right? What they said, what they say in Scarface, a quilo. I give a quilo, she love you forever, right? So stop all that capping, because Floyd did a great thing in boxing. He bust the bank, all right? Before they knew what was going on, before they knew what Floyd was doing, it was all over with. It was all over with. Floyd did what he had to do. He put asses in the seats. He was an entertainer. He made fun of Oscar De La Hoya on Cinco de Mayo and beat his ass at the same time. I mean, just be honest. Just be honest. But we know Rick Glacier didn't like what Floyd did. He don't like Leonard Ellaby. Well, he seemed like a nice guy, but if a guy like Leonard Ellaby, he's going to mess up his company. Well, how you know he's going to mess up his company? How do you know that? What are you doing today? So, anyway, yeah, Sweet Tea, what's going on? I caught the replay and Rick Glacier annoyed the hell out of me. Yes, he did. You ain't lying. Sweet Tea, you ain't lying, sweetie. I mean, you ain't lying. He annoyed the hell out of me, too. I mean, I saw the first one, but I didn't say nothing. But the second time, I had to say something. I mean, and Fred, my guy, I like him and everything. And I had to say, hey, where all the Black Power at that's supposed to be on this show? Huh? But anyway, let's keep it going. Anthony Joshua. All right? Anthony Joshua, baby. Anthony Joshua. He's talking tough. He's back on the Tupac road. He's back on Tupac. That's right. He's rapping. He's doing his thing. He is talking about that, hey, he is talking about taking the titles back. Well, he's taking it back in a different way. That's right. He's rapping, baby. He is in there rapping. All right? And he's on the Tupac thing. He's ready to go and roll. But Anthony Joshua, the truth be told, is on his way out. Renee Boston said, I was watching highlights of Floyd versus Corrales. Gosh, Floyd made Diego look like an amateur. who didn't know what to do in that ring. Wow, yeah, because he was confused with the speed of Floyd. He kind of underestimated the speed and fast hands of Floyd. Now, of course, when he fought, uh, 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 who was that he fought against the ropes? Cause Floyd fought him too. Castillo. Okay, when he fought Castillo, that was a different style. See, style made fights. It's getting proven every time you go out there. Style made fights. Always go to the body, drop them hands, hoping this lawsuit is a springboard into more popularity, respect, and fans' numbers. He could then maximize those numbers in ventures outside the boxing as well as in boxing. Yes, you know what? But see, this is the thing about it. Boxing, Bob Arum been sued so many times. Don King been sued so many times. Zab Judah, got out of it and sued him. But Maine Severn got out of it and sued him. And for some reason, they always win. Now, it got to be some changes going around here, inside and out of the boxing ring. Now, of course, Anthony Joshua don't have a prayer in hell in winning this fight. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be bold, but I think his days are numbered. He made a lot of money in the sport, but he will not and cannot beat Usyk. Now, of course, if he catch him with a big shot, maybe that might be different. But right now, I don't think that's going to happen. Jay Lee is up in here. What's going on, Jay Lee? Salute to you, man. Yes, sir. JL is up in the building. Yes, sir. I'm sorry I missed you, brother. Yes, sir. I'm sorry I missed you as you came in. Now, but still in all, Anthony Joshua had a great career. Now, I'm not saying it's over with or nothing like that. I ain't trying to put him in the nail in the coffin yet. But I still think him and Deontay Wilder, that would be a good fight, and I would like to see that fight. Yeah, hey, KQ, Prime Floyd versus Earl and Bud. What you think wins those matchups, fam? Well, you know what? I don't like to do fantasy fights, because, it's just kind of like, I don't know, crazy. But, Earl Spence and Floyd and Terrence, I think Floyd beat both of them. Why? Because Floyd, now, today is different. Floyd can't read that defense like he used to. Floyd can't get that data like he want to. Right? Because he's getting older. The brain is slowing down as you get older and older and older. But at that time, oh, man, he know where the punches are coming from. That's how he read the defense. He knew where the punches was coming from. He sometimes can feel the punches and which direction they are coming from. So I think he can figure out Earl Spence. I think he could have figured out Terrence Crawford at that time, so. But, yeah, okay. So, but Anthony Joshua, I'm sorry, but I think this is the beginning of the end for you. Now, let me move on, if I may. I told you I'm like the 10 o'clock motherfucking news. I give you everything in the sport of boxing. And now I'm moving on to another subject. Now, if you want to revisit what I just said, always go back and, hey, just ask me, and no problem. I'll go right back with you, baby. All right? Right down memory lane. Wow. Yes, sir. All right? So, anyway, let's keep it moving. Okay? Now, we got George Kambosos. Sweet Tea favorite fighter. That's full of shit. That's right. Now, of course, the diva. I call him the new diva of Australia. He believes, and he tell Bob Arum, this is Kambosos. First of all, Bob, nobody knows who Lomachenko is in Australia. And let me tell you something, Bob. They won't be coming to see Lomachenko. They will be coming to see me, and only me. Okay, that's nice. You still haven't answered the question, Mr. Kambosos. What route are you going? The UK people are putting everything on Conor Benn. I already hear them saying he'd be boosted. Yeah. But how can you be Boots? You got out taking out the rankings now. All right? How can you be Boots and you won't even take the steroid test, the VADA test? You've been hiding. You've been avoiding them. All right? So maybe the UK people ain't got the message yet. So maybe they're hiding them out. I don't know. Maybe. Yes, sir. I think he said no one knows Haney. No. He said no one knows Lomachenko. Let me see. I wrote it down. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. I wrote it down. What is Cambodia? Oh, here we go. Yeah, he slams Bob Arum saying, nobody knows Lomo in Australia. Okay, that's from boxingscene.com if you want to look it up. All right. So, but still in all, George, you got to make up your mind. All right. I get what you're doing. You're trying to hold on. You're trying to hold on to the best deal possible. You know, oh, my fault, OG. I didn't remember that clearly. No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm surprised. If I didn't write it down, I wouldn't remember it, Rick. Renee, my guy. Mr. McKevin said, OG, you might need to put it in your thumbnail so people stop coming in here and half the story. Gary may wait on his second try. Okay. Yeah, Gary may wait. Yeah, he did. Second try, huh? Yes, Pamela Bob said Haney not known. Then Campbell said they didn't DK Loma either. Okay. You know, see, Cambosa, you know, we spoiled him. And I blame it on us. Because after he beat Lopez, and we knew Lopez was full of shit. We did. And we was pretty much, we was pretty much like, oh, okay. Damn. His ass is toe up. I mean, really, if you looked at Lopez's face, he did get messed up. And he did get bad advice. And I think he's embarrassed. So that's why he moved up to 140. Now, of course, he's going to get harder then. He's another one need to change people that's around him. Now, we are the ones that pretty much just went all the way out on Cambosa. Myself even said, man, I got me a new hero. Because he was saying everything good. But we sat there and created a goddamn diva. We sat there and created a monster. Well, I'm talking not an A+ monster. We sat there and got us a damn B+ fighter. Now he got the belts. And of course, every interview, I'm the boss. I say what goes. I'm the boss. I got a statement waiting right now for them. They're coming out to see me. Right? Now, this is the most attention this man had in I don't know how long. Now, of course, he gonna ride it out. And I figured that. I knew that. And yes, Lomachenko, he wants his belts that he had back. Those are his belts before Lopez got them. Now, they are Cambosa belts. Now, Loma want his belts back. But, Loma, I'm sorry. You fucked up. You just like Keith too. You need to start back in the back of the line. What gives you the right to skip? This is what kills me. They give these guys, these fighters, that once upon a time had a belt, lost, inactive, hurt, and then put them right back in front. What about the guys that wasn't hurt? What about the guys that would fight anybody that they put in front of them? What about those guys? Huh? Should they have a shot? Huh? Come on. Really? So when Cambosa beat Lopez, and he did it in good fashion and everything, but now He don't even want to make a deal. He just want to hold on to the belt because, see, what's going to happen is he going to get ordered a purse bid. And your dumb ass, Mr. Camboza, you will get less than you was ever offered. And there you go. There you go now. Now you going to look stupid. Wait. I tell you my mind. Okay, I take that deal. No, too late now. Too late now. But, again, I blame us. We created a Frankenstein. We created a monster. We created a diva with something between his legs. Huh? Hello? Now, let's get to Devin Haney. Devin Haney said, look, Bob, you got to shut the fuck up. Lomachenko had his turn. He had his turn and he lost. He lost. So please, stop trying to cap for him. What's going on? Crunch Juice up in the building. Wow. He said that. Wow. Yeah. Tat. Yes, sir. He said, I agree, Cambo's a diva. But will Devin Haney, will Devin become a diva if he win the belts? Besides EJ, I don't see belt holders fighting real opposition. Well, they're doing that now. But I don't think Earl will be that way. Well, you said besides Earl. But I don't think Devin Haney. I think Devin Haney is going to try to go further. If he beats Cambosa, if he gets to fight, and many think he will, I believe that he's going to go further. Because, I mean, we have to look at the fighter. We have to look at the man who Devin Haney is. And I'm not saying that Bill had anything to do with it, but he's a go-getter. He's a guy that he wants the smoke. He welcomed the smoke. You see, that's who he is. You know, that's who he wants. And so I really believe that once Devin Haney captures that belts, he will be undisputed. Now, he will be undisputed, and he's not going to defend all those mandatories. I believe he's going to drop the belts. He already proved that he can win. He's a champion. And now I think he's going to start campaigning and doing it all over again at another weight class. His stock has grew. His stock has grew. His money has grew. So, now that's my opinion. I could be wrong. Crunch Juice. I could be wrong, but, you know, I just don't see Devin Haney. He's mature for his age. He has his own promotional company. He's a boss in that sense. So, I mean, we'll see. I hope not. I think he's still grounded as a fighter. So I don't think that will happen. But you could be right. Now, sometimes, you know, people that we think are cool, people that we think that he would never do that, you know, people like that, they can turn into a diva. That's the thing about it. Crunch Juice right. He's right. Because, damn it, he's young. He's already flaunting the cash. You know, he already got the stacks of cash and playing around with it besides just being discreet and just put it up and, you know. But he's young, and I know he going to make some mistakes outside the ring, you know. So, but hey, Jay Watson said everybody worried about a loss. None of them will be Floyd or Marciano. Fight the best fighter and ate your money. Yeah, you know that's the thing about it, Jay. And I've been crying and talking about this for the longest. Stop worrying about losing a fight. If you lose that fight or any fight, oh well, learn from it. Learn from it and go to the next one. then maybe, just maybe, you win the next one and not make that same mistake. Now, we all know that. AB tried to prove that to us when he got a couple losses on his record because he was perfect. Then he tried to point it out to us, but he was right. He was right. He pointed out to us that these are great fighters that have losses on their records. So, I mean, he is right. He is right 100%. Ain't no doubt about it. Jay Miller, what's going on, baby? What's happening with you? All right, salute to you. Salute to you. Yes, sir. Now, okay. 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 Now, let me keep moving. Okay. Now, we got another subject to talk about now. Now, I do have to talk about Keith Thurman. Okay? Keith Thurman, I got two subjects to talk about. All right? I told you, I'm like the dude, baby. Yes, sir. I hit and move. All right? Yes, sir. Ricky E245 said, hey, they are scared to get the Teofimo Lopez backlash if they lose, OG. Yeah, they are. And I think Cambosa, and correct me if I'm wrong, and I mean it. I'm not above criticism. I'm not one of them guys like, hey, this is my show. You're not gonna tell me that I'm wrong. I know what I'm talking. I'm not that motherfucker. All right. If I'm wrong, please tell me wrong. 99 likes, man. Come on, let's get it over 100, baby. Yes, sir. All right. Yes, sir. I know today Friday, and I know everybody out there, payday and everything. Matter of fact, it's payday for Google, and I know everybody, all the super chats and stuff. We get paid today and stuff like that. Yeah, I know everybody out doing their thing. So okay, but listen, but I ain't going out there below zero. Shit, do you realize it's 14 below zero out here in Chicago? Man, you think I'm gonna get that air in this motherfucking tube? You must be crazy. I went out there, I had gauze all in my mouth, I had my hat on and shit, pulled down and shit, had a mask on, man. Yes, sir. No. So anyway, but yeah, you're right. We got a lot. A lot of guys. Holding on to the old. Everybody don't want to fight each other, right? But now, I think we're gonna get more. Well, Ken Logan Sport, what's up? You laugh my ass. That's my guy, Keto. Yes, sir. I got to do a show with him. I think it would be Bush. I think it's gonna be really great. I think he bring a lot of energy to the to the people, and I think we can do that one day, so, and I know we're going to keep it boxing, we're just going to keep it exciting, and that's what I'm trying to do this year. Keep it exciting, but still keep it boxing, okay? Now, all right, now, of course, like I said, now, we at a turning point. We're at a turning point. Now, that turning point is Shakur, Stevenson, and Oscar Valdez. We talked about it a little bit earlier. Ain't nothing good out there for the Equator people today, OG. Yep. Oh, yeah, too cold, man. Too cold. But one thing about Chicago, it don't stop motherfuckers pulling out them 9mm, right? It don't stop. It don't stop, man. But anyway, Shakur Stevenson, he believes that Oscar Valdez will not win one round because, like he studied me, I studied him. This is quote unquote, and I believe it. Jay Prince got him together. Jay Prince is doing his thing. I got to give it to him because when he was with Floyd one time, I thought he was a little shaky. Now, D-Ray, you said Boots should go to 154 today. No, Boots want that 147. He want that 147, and he want to make his noise at 147. Bruce Anderson says he's fighting 3 times this year, plus a belt. So that means that between you guys, Earl Spence, and Terrence Crawford, he getting one of y'all belts. Now, of course, we know that Earl Spence and you guys, they got to be a winner, and got to be a loser. So therefore, most people say, okay, it was gonna be Earl. So then you got 2 guys that you got to get one of them belts from. So there you go. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Guys like him, guys like Devin Haney, guys like Nova, kind of local boy, they want the smoke. They welcome it. Okay, I might lose, but that's okay. Give me another fight. I can do better. Don King was funny. He would come to the ring with you, and when you lose, he leaves with the other guy. Only in America. You're damn right. I used to see that all the time. He'd come in the ring. Yeah. Oh, yes, sir. Only in America. Yes, sir. 1, 2, 3 plus 4. Yes, sir. Man, let's get the mix in number 6. All right? Yes, sir. We're going to take a dive in number 5. Right? You know, all that shit. Right? Yeah, this is the champ. Right? Raise his hand up. Right? Then when he lose, then he say, oh, yes, sir, the champ. We got a new champ here. Yes, sir. Only in America, baby. Only in America. You going to sit your ass down. And then next thing you know, they ran him out. Now you got about 3 people. That will be on my show tomorrow. Oh, good. Good, Keno. Man, I can't wait. What time? Tell me what time, Keno. Because I really got some questions to ask him. He fights at super welterweight. I mean, super featherweight. And I think he could have got the knockout. I think he could have stepped on the gas a little more, you know. But I'm gonna go back and look at that fight. Okay, I want to go back and look at it, and just tell me what time he'll be on. All right, check that out, y'all. Okay, Counter Local Sports. He got a interview with Nova tomorrow. Okay, remember he fought last week. What was that? Week before last week. You know, see, I don't remember shit, right? But please check him out. Okay. Now, I will be calling the fight tomorrow, and we got none other than Gary Russell Jr. Time still to be announced. He flying back from Jamaica today. Okay, no problem. Okay, and we know how them interviews go. You know, if it doesn't come through tomorrow, we know it's always another day. Because I went through the same thing with David Benavidez. I got his daddy, but I didn't get him. You know, so... But still, and the dad, you know, he kind of like, you know, so, but anyway, but that's okay. Now, what was I saying? You know, get my mind. Oh, Gary Russell Jr. All right. Now, this is the last one I got to talk about. Gary Russell Jr. said he has an injury. I don't know exactly what's hurting him or what it's about or anything like that, but it's not that serious where he'll go in there and his game will be slipping. Now, one thing I can say about Gary Russell Jr., Mr. Gary Russell Jr., he stays in the gym. They are gym rats. I'm talking about all 3 of them. All 3 of them fight southpaw. All 3 of them pretty much help each other out. Now, Gary Russell Jr. is the official trainer for his 2 brothers. He's taking the place of his father, who pretty much had an amputation and a few other things with the complications of diabetes. Now, Gary Russell Jr. is training himself. He doesn't have a trainer. He's training himself by himself. This is going to be very interesting. Mankasovo or whatever, Manny Pacquiao protege, he is pretty much saying that it will be a new champion come tomorrow night. Now, the young lad is starting to talk a little shit. I like it. I love it. I'm like knockout boxing. You got to have a good fight where you talk a little shit. When everybody just all friendly and quiet and shaking hands and shit and all that. Yeah, okay, good fight. Yeah, good fight. No, I don't like that. I like when they pretty much, okay. I like when they go straight ahead and say, hey, look, toe to toe, e mano. That's what I like. Now, but don't sleep on Gary Russell Jr. I've been liking him a long time. Sure, you think he's short? He is. But he can fight. And one thing about, yes, you got to respect Gary for training himself. That's one thing about Gary Russell Jr. Nobody wants to get in there and get embarrassed, get outboxed and outclassed. I believe that's the reason. Because Gary will do that. OG, Gary fights one time every 2 years. How is he injured all of a sudden? Salute. He fight one time a year. He don't fight one time every 2 years. That's not true. He fight one time once a year. And sometimes it might be a year, maybe 2 months or something like that. But, and let me tell you something. The reason why that is because a lot of people don't want to fight him. That's why he can't get a fight. They don't want to look bad. They don't want that old to go. And they don't want to get embarrassed because he's the quicker fighter. Now, how he get injured and he haven't been fighting? Easy. You get hurt in sparring. You get hurt in training. I see Floyd get in the ring one time with a black eye. Well, how'd that happen? Hell, in sparring. How'd that happen? You know, because some fighting, they don't spar with headgear. Some do, some don't. But you can't get injured without fighting. You can't slip and fall on some ice and bust your ass. Just last week, my friend fell on some ice and tailbone got broke. So trust me, anything is possible in this world. So, but I will tell you this. Gary Russell Jr., I wish him luck because I think he needs it. And I think he owes it, it's owed to him. They've been boxing him out for the longest. He welcome all these fighters to come get it. But Leo Santa Cruz didn't want no part of it. Didn't want no part of it. Jorge Hernandez didn't want no part of it. Here we go with the sideline snickering on on Gary Russell Jr. Let him do his business. Trust me, if the WBC coulda, they would have stripped him already. Call it like it is, OG. Balls and strikes. You're damn right. Because the WBC knows that they cannot, I repeat, they cannot strip him because he ain't did nothing. Melly Mel, Cool J, what it do, baby? And that, chat. Wow. Yes, sir. He said, happy belated birthday, OG. Your energy drinks is on me for the weekend show. Hey, I appreciate it, brother. Yes, sir. I appreciate it. And we got the fight tomorrow, too. I will be calling that fight, and I will be on Showtime. All right? So might as well sit tight and get ready. And we're going to be rolling, baby. We're going to be rolling. Yes, sir. We're going to be rolling. Rolling down the river. Yes, I am. So, but anyway, and like I said, I still got stitches back here, but I'm going to sing. Yes, sir. I'm going to sing, and I'm going to call these fights tomorrow. I'll be back to normal. The swelling, you can see the swelling still there. Because he was, I say, wait. Time out, Doc. You're a little bit rough there now. All right? Now, it looks like it's kind of personal to me now. I had to roll it. You get a little personal there, Doc. All right? Shit. They had them rubber gloves on and shit, man. Okay, Doc, now. Come on now. You already shot me once. Yeah, but I got she's down here, so that part right there. I said, okay, Doc. Okay, but you know, you don't have to be so rough, all right? Because I'm going to start taking it personally. Because it can be a reflex with the left hand. But anyway, listen, please, don't get it twisted. Tomorrow night, if Gary Russell Jr., who is one of the longest reigning champions in the sport of boxing today, if he chooses to fall tomorrow night, I can tell you right now, please, no excuses. No excuses. Fighters get older. Fighters start slowing down. You see? Keno, local sports. Wow. And that super chat. Wow. You ain't alone. I'm drinking my monster while listening. Oh, gee. All right. Yes, sir. Hey, cheers to you, baby. Yes, sir. Cheers to you. Ain't nothing like monster. Man, we're going to get us a contract. I heard you mention that. We're going to have to ask Monster, look, we represent y'all every day. You know, we got the receipts to prove it. All right? So can we get a little help? Yeah, can we get a little help? All right? I mean, get a little help. Can a brother get some help? All right? And I'm serious. I'm going to start looking on the back of this shit so I can find a number. 230 calories. Wow. Oh, well. Because, see, I'm not a big man. I weigh 2 something, but I'm not fat, you know, like that. So, you know, hey, come on, man. Show a brother love. Show some brother love. All right? But anyway, but this is what I want to say in closing. Gary Russell Jr. had a long, reigning career. He could have made more money than anybody in the sport except Floyd. They treated him unfairly. That's no doubt about it. Now, some people say it was Floyd's doing. But sometimes you have to share the blame. Gary could have went out there and campaigned on his own, went on radio stations, went on, did interviews, made some noise. It's one thing I can say, and I'm going to have to repeat my boy Champ side. Press 1. He is right. The most powerful thing you can ever do and use is a camera and a microphone. I will let everyone know. Okay. He said, Nova text me and said 2 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. Okay. All right. 1 o'clock tomorrow, Central time. Conor Local Sports will be interviewing Nova Super Featherweight fighter tomorrow, live. And also, you open to questions. And he'll explain everything tomorrow at 1 o'clock Central Time, 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. All right? So make sure you check him out. And that's also the guys that's on the Pacific time, like on the West Coast. Okay, that time would be 11 o'clock. No, wait, yeah, 11 o'clock. So please, come show love for Cano Local Sports. All right, come show some love. Come, let's support him. He support me when I did my interview, and I'm quite sure he would support me down the line. So let's support Cano Local Sports tomorrow. All right, and yes, let's get our questions together, because it's gonna be a lot of questions that he might want to answer. All right, so. All right, so, but don't worry. Knockout Boxing, he had to work late. But, hey, it's okay. It's okay. I'll be there. Now, one thing before we leave. All right? Knockout. Are you coming on tonight? If so, what time would you be on tonight? Now, tonight is prediction night. Yeah, Supernova, tell him to keep those fire entrance going. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Supernova, yes. I mean, he looked good. And you know, but you know, I got a few things, and you know, critique a few things. That's all. You critique a few things. But I am pulling for Gary Russell Jr. I am pulling for him because, like I said, you got to share the blame all around though. PBC could have got him more fights. The WBC could have forced more eliminators. They could have forced a mandatory. They could have forced, him to fight. The WBC dropped the ball on Gary Russell Jr. I believe that. I believe it. I believe it. Because, how can you let a man? I will be live tonight at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. All right. Yes, sir. They will be doing the entire Gary Russell Magaso card tonight. Okay? So keep in mind. We got Knockout Boxer 86 TV. He will be live tonight at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Let's come show him some damn love tonight. Okay? Now, also, let's show Count on Local Sports some love tomorrow. He will be live tomorrow. Okay? So let's go show him some love and let's support each other, all right? Let's support each other because we all one big happy family, baby. That's right. But once again, I really mean this. Gary Russell Jr., I really want to support him because, his days, I really believe, it's coming to winding down. Now, of course, he probably don't feel that way because he's always a gym rat. He's always in the gym, but he works hard. He works hard. And I think he got a bad, fair shake with PBC. Now, I know Fred will love this, but I still think that PBC dropped the ball on Gary. How can you be the longest reigning champion? I'm talking about from 2015 to right now, today, and can't get a fight. Now, I know he arguably had the fastest hands in boxing. I know that. I get that. I understand that. But, and still, in all, you want to be great, don't you? You want to be great. What's going on, Tark Reed? OG, Terry from Philly. Salute, KQKC. Got your back on sub. Okay. All right, I appreciate you. Tark. From Philadelphia. Yes, sir. Philly in the building. I heard they're trying to get rid of Ben Simmons. Yeah, Ben Wilson's a young brother here that died and got killed. Number one basketball player in the country. But anyway, that happened in '84. But I heard they're trying to get rid of Ben Simmons. They're trying to trade him as we speak. So I saw that as I was listening to it as I was coming in. So, but anyway, but I thank everybody for coming in here, baby. Yes, sir. I think it was a good talk today. I think I hit on some key points. Keith Thurman is doing what he's supposed to do, but Mario Barrio is not doing what he's supposed to do. Get your ass in there and take your test. Now, this is the question. If the WBC is so goddamn high and mighty and want to change the sport of boxing, want to change the landscape of boxing, then what you going to do? Are you going to let Mario Barrio, and listen, I like Mario Barrio, don't get me wrong. I like Virgil Hunter, don't get me wrong. But I don't care. I don't care if you are sister motherfucking Donna, all right? I don't care your sister act, number 1, 2, 3, I don't care. You got to start making an example out of these guys. If you don't want to take the drug test, look, you ain't fighting. You ain't fighting. Let Valdez be the last one to pull that shit. All right? WBC, you got to start standing on this shit, or you don't have to start owning that shit. How about that? Huh? How about that? Why do we have to keep going over this shit every 3 goddamn months? If somebody is dropping dirty, or don't want to drop, or hiding or some shit like that. I mean, what is it? What is it with y'all motherfucking fighters? Huh? Y'all dare to be great all the goddamn time, but y'all don't want to do it the honest way. Get your ass in the gym, wake up, get in the gym, and work out. Work out. Damn. Hell, if you want to be great, go ahead. I want to be great doing this YouTube thing. So what I do is I do research. I get my ass up and do this every day so I can be better and get better at it and get better at it. Huh? In real life was like video games. The 76ers would toggle and turn up the outside, shooting on Ben Simmons ratings. That's a real issue. Yes. So it's in the hands of the WBC now. What you gonna do? You gonna let the fight keep going forward, or you gonna find Mario Barrio? I'm quite sure he ain't hard to find. He ain't hard to find. All you gotta do is go to his goddamn house, ring the damn doorbell. Hey, come here. Come on, pull that string. Because once you pull that string, it goes back to the headquarters. They let you know that, okay, the box is open. They're getting ready to do the testing. All right? So, I don't know if they trying or they doing some bullshit in the game. I don't know. But I don't think so because, look, Keith Thurman, he's not having no issues that I know of. So, but hey, it is what it is. Because the WBC is they always doing something. They always doing something. And normally it's on the wrong side of the fence. Always. Either you raise the cholesterol level to fit certain fighter needs, if you know what I mean. I mean, a motherfucker wink wink, or something else. Or the franchise belt, or the bigger weight that ain't nobody really honoring it but y'all dumbasses. I'm talking WBC. I mean, come on. I mean, is it time for your? I mean, I was gonna say, well, Mauricio, your daddy be turning in his grave, but no, I take that back. No, he won't. He probably be jumping up for joy. He probably be stamping and shit. Hey, Herb Kent and this motherfucker. Yeah. Oh yeah. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. You know, I mean, come on. Shit. Man. Like daddy like son. Huh? Son like a daddy. Man. Boy, what's going on? Forget those muscle things. Get some pomegranate juice. Okay, Bolo. And thanks for the advice, though, Bolo. I really appreciate that. You know, the care and everything. But that's okay. I'm good. I am. Ooh-wee. I am KQKC Boxing Network. My boy Charlo versus Canelo. It's a done deal. Now Canelo and Charlo is a done deal. Now Charlo, it's up to you, brother. Make me proud. Make me proud. This is what you've been waiting for. This is what you've been working for. Let's see. Let's see what you're going to do. Are you going to blow it? Are you going to choke? Are you going to be successful? You're going to have to focus. You're going to have to be great. You're going to have to work hard. You're going to have to get away from Houston and train. You're going to have to pretty much take your time, point your shots. What's going on, Lance? That's what you're going to have to do. Hopefully you can make history by beating the so-called pound for pound face of boxing. Yes, it is official, Manny. It is official. This fight is official. Yes, 22 is starting to look good. They still haven't came out with their list of fights, but that's okay. I'm good with this. I'm good with Burchek. I mean, not Burchek. Estrada. I'm good with that. I'm good with Earl Spence. And you guys, I'm good with that. That's some good fight. Leo Santa Cruz. Come on with it, baby. I'm good with Gary Russell Jr. I'm good. Look, hey, we starting the year off right. But that ain't the whole year. But it's other fights out there that need and should, and we got to see. Once again, I am KQKC Boxing Network. I come on Monday through Friday, 12:30 p.m. Central Time. On Saturday morning, we have a call-in show. And that starts tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Central Time. Call in, talk to the singing OG on any subject that you feel free to talk about, feel fit to talk about in the sport of boxing. And then that night, we're going to come back and we're going to go and see a good fight on Showtime, baby. That's right. And we're talking about none other than DMV Gary, Mr. Gary Russell Jr. He will be in full effect. Now, yes, OG, this fight can define Maul's career. He needs to work with Blu-ray to make it get the win. Yes, he does. This is for all the marbles. Either Charlo gonna win or lose. This is his career right here. He's not an old man, but he's not a young man either. This defines who he can be. This can define greatness for Jamal Charlo. Big Charlo. Let's see what Big Charlo does. This is what everyone in Houston, Texas is waiting on. Remember, Jamal Charlo has never, ever fought a champion. Keep that in mind. Until now. So, with that, I say shout out to the almighty LDBC. I appreciate you. I say shout out to New Media's Row. I say shout out to Black Media's Row. And I said also, join me and Knockout Boxing 86 TV on the morning after show. And that's at 9 o'clock a.m. Central Time, right here on KQKC platform this week. We rocking it. We rocking it. We like Michael Jackson. We're gonna rock with you all night. Rock you in the sunlight. Wow, I'm crazy. I'm crazy. I'm crazy. Yes, sir, I am. But anyway, I appreciate you all. Don't forget to check out Kello Local Sports, G5_game. Make sure you check out everyone. We have great content. All right? And with that, your boy KQ is out of here. I will see you tomorrow morning for our call-in show. And with that, peace and love. I greet you with the ancient word of peace. And that's assalamu alaikum. And salam. All right, I hope everyone enjoyed this show today. And please, go check out none other than my boy, Best Fight the Best. He will be coming on in 1 hour. So make sure you get your chance to get some rest, or make your run, or make that liquor store run. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. All right. And Sweet Tea, thank you. All right. Always listening in the cut. Always listening in the cut while she working. That's right. All right. And with that, I'm out of here. Peace and love to everyone. And yes, we will see you tomorrow.